or the 20th century English drama. In this video, we'll discuss the main important dramatist of modern English drama are Oscar Wilde, W.S. Gilbert, R.C. Sharif, John Drinkwater. Among these four, the Oscar Wilde and John Drinkwater are very important modern dramatists. So with these four dramatists, we will look at also three important theaters of drama: the epic theater, the theater of absurdity, the theater of cruelty. Who are the originators of these three different theaters of drama of modern age? So the question will be asked in on these three theaters also. So now we have to look at these dramatists and theaters one by one. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, you do subscribe now. See, modern drama. It is a common place of history that the 19th century England had little or no drama to speak of. For nearly 100 years after Goldsmith and Sheridan, the drama in England suffered a serious decline. There is no development of drama continued from Goldsmith and Sheridan. The blight that settled upon England drama in the 18th century continued until the end when fresh life was injected into it by Shaw and other under the influence of Norwegian dramatist Henrik Ibsen. The two dramatists of the 19th century England drama remain to be noticed. They are C. W.S. Gilbert and Oscar Wilde. So these are very important dramatists of the 19th century. So now we have to look at W.S. Gilbert. Gilbert was the master of burlesque, and his ballads are not likely to be forgotten. So especially the question may ask who was the master of burlesque in English modern drama. So that is W.S. Gilbert. He also wrote successful plays, both serious and comic, but these are all but forgotten, being overshadowed his famous comic operas. Now, as Gilbert and Sullivan operas, because they were produced in collaboration with Sir Arthur Sullivan, who provided the music, they appeared in the 1770s and 80s. See, now I have to look at the works of W.S. Gilbert. First work is HMS Pinafore, Mikado, Patience, and Princess's Idea. So these are the works of Gilbert. So now the most important modern dramatist or playwright, that is Oscar Wilde, who lived between 1854 to 1900. He gave his own contribution to English modern drama. See, he is one of the old Irish dramatists. Now I have to look at Oscar Wilde. See, his plays were produced in the early 90s. He was born in 1854 in Dublin, Ireland. You know that he is also Irish dramatist. He was an Irish poet and dramatist. He is best remembered for his epigrams and plays. The question may ask which of the following is an Irish dramatist, or which of the following is not an Irish dramatist. The question may asked in the previous question paper. This type of question was asked. You have to remember, also keep in your mind who are the dramatists of Ireland also. He was well known for his novel The Picture of the Dorian Gray. This is the great novel of Oscar Wilde. See, works. What are the important works? The Happy and Prince, Other Stories, which was published in 1888. Lord Arthur Saville's Crime and Other Stories, which was published in 1889. A House of Pomegranates, published in 1891. The Picture of the Dorian Gray, the great novel of Oscar Wilde. The Soul of Man Under Socialism, the Lady Windermere's Fan, A Woman of No Importance, very important now, very important drama. The Phoenix, it's a poem. Phoenix is a poem. The Importance of Being Earnest, which was published in 1898, an important play by Oscar Wilde. By this drama, that Oscar Wilde became to the front line of English modern drama. This drama gave great credit to Oscar Wilde and placed him as the greatest English dramatist in modern age. The Ballad of the Reading Goyle, An Ideal Husband, Shalom. This play was originally written in French and later translated into English, was banned in England. Which one? So that is Shalom drama is originally written in French and later it was translated into English, but it was banned in England. Remember this. So look at the 20th drama and its characteristics, how the 20th century's drama developed. Modern drama, modern English drama began in the 90s of the last century under the impact of Norwegian dramatist Henrik Ibsen's. Sir Edmund Gosse, William Archer, and Bernard Shaw were the men who Ibsen to the notice of English men. J.T. Crane opened his independent theatre in 1891 that the full of significance of Ibsenianism was revealed in England. Up to the middle of the 19th century, only two theatres given public performance. The Irish dramatist W.B. Yeats, J.M. Singay, and C. No Casey, whose names are indissolubly linked with the Abbey Theatre of Dublin, which they had helped to create. So, these three Irish poets, W.B. Yeats, J.M. Singay, Sino Casey, and also Oscar Wilde, also from Ireland. These four are Irish dramatists. Especially these three dramatists helped to establish Abbey Theatre of Dublin in Ireland. So this is very important theatre of drama in the modern days. See, now we have to look at the main important dramatist, that is John Drinkwater. He was a poet and began his career with verse plays. He made his mark by writing historical plays. His works are Cophetua Rebellion, one act play. X equal to 0, it's also one act play. Mary Stuart, one act play. Abraham Lincoln, a historical play. Robert E. Lee, a historical play. Oliver Cromwell, it's also historic play. So three are one act plays and remaining are historical plays by John Drinkwater. See, Miss Clement Dane, another one modern minor playwright. He was an English novelist and playwright, the most talented of lady, is remembered by her very moving plays. A Bill of Divestment, Shivering Shocks or The Hiding Place, Naboth's Vineyard, A Piece in Three Acts, Adam's Opera, The Text of a Play, The Lion and the Unicorn, Wild December. So these are works of Miss Clement Dane. See, now we have to look at another one minor dramatist of the 20th century is R.C. Sharif. See, R.C. Sharif was an English writer. He was born in Hampton, Wick, Middlesex. He was educated at Kingston Grammar School and studied at New College, Oxford. He was a fellow of the Royal Society Literature. His works are A Hitch in the Proceeding, The Woods of Meadowside, Profit and Loss, Carnlow in the Downs, Mr. Bride's Finger, The Feudal System, and also Journey's End. It is his best play. S. Sharif's best play, that is Journey's End, Badger's Green, Windfall, The Two Hearts Doubled, Saint Helena, Miss Mabel, Home at Seven, The White Carnation, The Long Sunset, The Telescope, The Shade of Evidence, or The Strip of Steel, or important works or plays by Sharif. Now we have to look at the three important different theaters which originated in the 20th century. So first is that is the epic theater. The epic or the narrative play of the German Bertolt Brecht is based on the theory that drama is debate. It is the direct address to the audience on behalf of communism. See, the epic theater is originated by German, that is Bertolt Brecht. Remember this. It was asked in the previous question paper. So next, the second theater is that the theater of absurdity. The concept of the absurdity was originated by Albert Camus, French existentialist philosopher and novelist, but it was popularized by the Parisian Eugene Ionesco. It was introduced into the 50s by Samuel Beckett, whose play Waiting for Godot, which was published in 1955, made theatrical history. Harold Pinter was influenced by him greatly. The absurd is defined as anything that militates against human happiness, reason, common sense, and justice. The theater of absurd is a term used by Martin Esslin to label innovative, unconventional modern plays. So you have to remember the theater of absurdity is the book written by Martin Esslin. This term is used by first time Martin Esslin. This question was asked in the previous Karnataka state set question paper. See, the major absurdist plays and the plays. So you have to remember, the question may ask which of the following is not absurdist play, or which of the following dramatist is not relating to absurdist theater. This type of question may be asked in the question paper. You have to study in detail about this Absurdity theater. So Samuel Beckett is waiting for waiting for Godot. Jean Gannett, The Maids. Adamo, Ping Pong. Yuzun Ionesco, The Bald Soprano. Tom Stoppard, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern all dead. So this is the praise taken. This is the character. These two, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, are the minor characteristics of Shakespeare's great tragedy Hamlet. So those two characters are taken as the title of Tom Stoppard's absurdist play. This question is asked. This also you have to study this drama in detail. The question may ask on this. See, the last one theater, that is the theater of cruelty. Antonin Artaud, Artaud, theater of cruelty is the most novel and frightening development in the movement towards total theater. It is based on the theory that since drama has evolved from the primitive, frenzied ritual of violence and cruelty, the enactment of such barbaric ritual on the stage will be to the surface of man's hidden erotic, sadistic, and anarchist instincts and thus serve as an outlet for these repressions. So this is about the theater of cruelty. The theater of cruelty is originally introduced by Antonin Artaud. So be careful about these three theaters. The question was asked in the previous NET and KSET question papers. The greatest exponent of the theater of cruelty are the French John Gannett, the German Furman Peter Weiss, and the Cuban playwright, so that is Jose Triana. So these three are the great playwrights of theater of cruelty in English literature. You have to remember these three names also. So this is about the modern drama. So this is the first part in modern English drama. The remaining playlist to be discussed in the next coming video. Thank you for watching this video. Keep watching always.